We live? We JMA live? JMA live, Jay Morrison, the founder of this prestigious school, here with my client, student, protege, Real Estate Rodney. Tell them where they can find you, Rod.
You can find me on Instagram, Real Estate Rodney. You can find me on Facebook, Real Estate Rodney LLC.
All right. And wait, Instagram is Real Estate _ Rodney?
Just Real Estate Rodney.
Okay, just Real Estate Rodney. He got it. All right, guys. So I'm letting you in. Josh recording, by the way, just so you know who's holding the camera. That's King Josh. I'm letting you guys in on part of Rodney's one-on-one coaching session. As you know, outside of our online training and mentorship, I do one-on-one coaching for those who see the value in this experience of being me stopping my whole business day to focus on Rodney and his business, right? And my clients and their businesses and strategy and their success. So I'm letting you guys be a fly on the wall for this coaching session just to see some perspective of what our students get. And so when you were talking about your budget and for marketing, I think before we can really establish a budget, we have to establish the brand.
Gotcha.
Right? We know the brand is Real Estate Rodney.
Right.
Rodney's from Flint, Michigan, by way of San Antonio, but now here in Atlanta, Georgia. So anyone want to link with Rodney and network with Rodney, he's right here in Atlanta, Georgia. Full-time real estate investor, developer, as well as agent. He's going to be transferring his license from San Antonio here to Atlanta, and we'll be doing mortgages and financing soon as well, per my suggestion. So I think that before we go spend money on the advertising just yet, let's put some intentional effort behind who Real Estate Rodney is and make those other key pieces happen so that you're maximizing the dollars that you're investing. Many times we get hungry and we just want to put mailers out and put marketing out, but we haven't yet established the process, the process procedures that flow once someone does call us or email us back, or we haven't established our brand. So we're kind of all over the place in regards to the opportunities. So you may put mailers out to a group for investment, but maybe someone called you and they want to list their house.
Right.
That was a check for you, but you weren't prepared for the opportunity because you jumped the gun, and right? Or maybe they wanted a mortgage for a house or to refinance their house. That could have been a check for you. So I would just say slow up on spending that money, spend that time, energy, and resources into developing the rest of your business model. And then once you got your business model developed, then you market and let the floodgates come in and you catch all the dollars, which are what I call buckets. So even for me, there's times that I want to go put out a dope video or post or whatever, but I'm redoing my website, my landing page, my funnel. And so I gotta hold off on the marketing until I get my funnel set up so I can maximize my ad spend. And so that's what I want you to do. I want you to maximize your ad spend by first getting your buckets set up and organizing your buckets. It'll make you more money later. And then on a personal note you were talking about, I do think that you should consider the 2-family to 4-family homes. So that way, if you got a 2-family or 4-family, while you're getting set up, building up your funnel, starting your business, you're at least breaking even or close to it on your main living expenses, which is the roof over your head.
Right.
So now you don't got that pressure no more.
Right.
Then you got your commission check from the realtor side, commission check from the mortgage side, wholesale check, investment check, flip a crib check, speaking engagement, right? And we get into all those other components. Another thing I think you should incorporate into your marketing, and this is the value you guys get with the one-on-one coaching. You know, you guys can call our office any day for a free financial game plan or an opportunity for one-on-one coaching. Call 1-844-JOIN-JMA or visit jmorrisonacademy.com. The other thing that I think you can do and should do is, if I were you, because this is how you asked me, if I were you, right? I would spend more time in my narrative talking about your experiences in Flint, Michigan.
Right.
Or what's going on in Flint, Michigan, because Flint, Michigan is a buzzword, it's a household name, and so you can talk about that and even add that into your mission and what you want to do here in Atlanta that can help impact your community and family back home.
Right.
And I think, again, Flint, because of the water crisis in Flint being such a big issue, I think that's the kind of social good and social impact you can have as a developer, even still here in Atlanta.
Right.
And look at that and make that part of my narrative. Yeah. So those are some things. You got other questions as well, right?
Let me see.
I think we got another coaching client coming in a few minutes. So again, one-on-one time with me and my proteges, my coaching clients, my VIPs. I make time for them because they understood the value of investing in this franchise. They understood the value of having that platinum and blue JMA shield. They understood the value of my expertise and my experience and my knowledge base and my critical thinking skills. And so Rodney gets all that.
Okay, so can you recommend maybe 2 or 3 systems I can use just to automate advertising
Yup.
or calls
Yup.
coming in?
Yep. So what I'll do is I'm going to link you with one of my other proteges and associate coaches, Isaac Grace, who's going to be doing our class on March 31st. And I'm going to get you, we have a whole bundle of systems that I'll get you access to. So systems for automating phone calls, automating mailers, tracking your conversions,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. KPIs, which are key performance indicators, to see if you're hitting your goals. I'll get you all those systems as well. So that's part of why you invest in a franchise, quote unquote, is for the automation, for the systems, for the validity, for the credibility, and for the association, right? So I can get you those, yeah.
Let's see.
Hello? Yes. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yeah. Okay, so we'll have somebody come grab them in a couple minutes. All right. Might as well. All right, thank you. All right. What you got?
So, with me being new to Atlanta and having the ambition to go out into areas that other people might not go out into,
Mm-hmm.
to maybe do like a flip, what's maybe 2 or 3 things I should look for in the area or research before I choose to go in?
Well, one, I feel like you should get an Atlanta real estate buddy, right? Either JMA related or through those other networks we talked about. Sun Tzu said in The Art of War, trust your local guides. So you need to team up with somebody in Atlanta that can tell you already where the pitfalls are,
Right.
what's happening, what's trending, what's, hey, look, this house over here looks good, but guess what? It's some gang warfare back there.
Right.
Stuff that you wouldn't know unless you were a local.
Right.
So I think that's one of the pivotal things. That's why I think the networking and help, et cetera, is find you an Atlanta native who has real estate experience who you can trust and work with. In regards to things that you can look for, I think there's we work with Invest Atlanta as well as Atlanta Housing Authority and other organizations. I think you need to be aware of the master plan for the city or master plans and where investment dollars are being spent. The Urban League as well has a home buyer program that I think you should be a part of. And we can, actually Josh, we have to get with Nancy from the Urban League again and still get on her calendar. But I think getting with those organizations, they can kind of tell you, it's really about what's moving. Like look, where the waves, where the trends, and where the investment dollars are moving. That's where I would want to really, and where we look to invest most is where we see things happening. And you want to catch it before it's happening and be in the early scary stages where you're investing, but you know the money's coming, you want to be in the front of the train to maximize your equity potential on the back end. As opposed to in the middle of the wave, okay, it's safe, it's comfortable, everybody's investing. Once everybody starts investing here, it still could be lucrative, but it's not as lucrative as I was a trailblazer in investing here. And the way you become a trailblazer is by these private room conversations, networking events, city council meetings, especially in the Western District, in Ivory Young's district, and other councilmen in that district. I think that's the way that you can kind of look to play the game. And make sure that on any street or area that you're investing, whether it be flip or rental, if there are abandoned properties adjacent to yours, across from yours, however, that those abandoned properties are going to be developed as well, either by you or by someone else. You don't want to buy, one of the biggest things in Atlanta is you buy a cheap abandoned property, but there's no other development to support the other abandoned properties, and you will have a money pit you don't want to have.
Gotcha.
All right. So JMA team, one more time, King Rodney, tell them where they can find you, and any last words, any closing words?
You can find me on Instagram, Real Estate Rodney, Facebook, Real Estate Rodney LLC. And to close, I would just say, sometimes you gotta roll the dice. If you're somebody on the fence and you know you have that ability to rise, like, take a chance in the right direction if you know someone has a proven track record.
Bet on yourself, right? And so, Real Estate Rodney is also an easy funding client.
Yep.
He's gotten funded over $130,000 of business funding. How many days?
Took 3 days.
In 3 days, $131,000 of funding. And did you show your tax returns?
I didn't.
Your bank
Okay.
statements?
No bank statements.
No tax returns, no bank statements. $130,000 in 3 days through JMA Easy Funding. That's facts. So check him out. Make sure you check us out, jmorrisonacademy.com. If you're looking for funding for your real estate flips or for your businesses, call us up 1-844-JOIN-JMA, or if you want training or mentorship. Peace. All right, bet. So that's good stuff, King.